Here's what to do when your ex mistakes kindness for weakness. Hey, this is Coach Benny, and I help people get their exes back. And before I did this, I was a dating coach where I had to pay attention to how to create attraction in other people. Now, when your ex mistakes kindness for weakness, or they start taking you for granted, right? They kind of get a little bit complacent. They're not really treating you with as much consideration. They think that they're the prize, and they get to the point where they're breaking up with you. The more you chase somebody like this, the more problems you're going to have. So in a case like this, if this is happening to you, you actually reinforce their narrative about you, that you really don't have anything going on, that they really shouldn't respect you or worry about losing you to somebody else. If you continue to chase them, that's the person that's taking you for granted, right? So you're giving your full attention to somebody that's saying, like, their narrative about you is like, hey, you're just a schmuck. Like, I don't need to respect you or worry about losing you. And then you're giving them your full attention. So yeah, you're reinforcing that narrative. So in the relationship, you were super kind to your ex. You were doing things for them. Maybe you were planning dates. You were giving them your full attention. Okay? Now, on some level, this might be coming from an anxious place. Maybe you didn't get enough love in childhood. Maybe you were abandoned, or maybe you had a parent that was hot and cold. There's some roots to why this happens. But at the end of the day, this person's breaking up with you, and they're not really observing the amount of effort that you're putting into things. So in a case like this is where you have to snap to. You need to wake up to what's happening. You probably have some kind of anxious attachment style that's causing you to seek love in a place where you shouldn't be seeking. Now, I don't mean that your ex isn't a good choice for you. I'm not saying that. But you're going to show up in the relationship in this way that's really not dignified enough because you're trying to get love in a circumstance where you really should be pulling back. Now, in a relationship, you want communication, you want cooperation. That's what relationships are all about. But sometimes when your ex starts losing respect for you, when they start taking you for granted, they pull away and they don't actually communicate with you. They kind of scoot their chair out from the table and they walk down the hall. So you're not going to communicate with them shouting down the hall. No, you're going to switch gears, and you are also going to pull away to create a vacuum effect where now they can miss you and start to chase you back. If you were to randomly start chasing some person that you saw in the Walmart parking lot, just like start running after them like from a distance far away, what are they going to do? Short of maybe shooting you, but they're probably going to run away, right? So just by that simple example alone, you can already tell what you should be doing in a case like this. You need to pull away. But the reason why you're not going to pull away is because you're afraid that if you do, you're going to lose them to somebody else, or they're going to forget about you. And that fear right there is the whole problem that you're in this circumstance to begin with. Now, if you want my help getting your ex back, click into my profile, click this link right here, set up a call with me, tell me your story, and I'll give you a step-by-step plan on how to get your ex back.